On March 4th, Palantir and Ukraine's Ministry of Economy signed a demining partnership agreement. So as usual, let's get into what this means and why Palantir shareholders should care. So, new technology was built by Palantir and Ukraine's government to support their goal of demining 80% of potentially mined land within 10 years. So, if you weren't aware, Ukraine is a country that is regularly cited as the most mined country in the world. Not one of the most mined, it's currently the most mined, with estimates as high as 108,000 square miles or 174,000 square kilometers that have been mined, mostly in the eastern part of the country. And because of this, the Ukrainian government currently has a goal of bringing that 80% of potentially contaminated land into use within 10 years. And from Palantir's perspective, this will hopefully pave the way for the rollout of a digitally led demining approach, backed by of course their powerful AI software. So if you're curious about the specifics, listen to this. According to this article, this agreement makes specific provisions for cooperation in the following areas: digitization of humanitarian demining operations and process automation, enhancing digital capabilities for coordination of land release and assessment, region prioritization, and risk management in mine action, and lastly, enabling assistance by leveraging Palantir's AIP. And currently, the specific software solution built by Palantir and Ukraine's Ministry of Economy, which was actually tested during the pilot phase last year, will aid in determining activity by helping the government prioritize where to focus their efforts to achieve the best humanitarian and economic outcomes. Essentially, Palantir will be combining multiple data streams across the government, where Palantir's software will create a context-aware data model between key infrastructure and hazards. So for those of you screaming about what are some actual practical outcomes of this, don't worry, I got you. Connecting hazards to their impact key infrastructure like roads, hospitals, and farmlands will allow for a greater and more granular understanding of risk profile across Ukraine, ultimately making Ukraine a safer place in the end, allowing for the prioritization of resources based on humanitarian factors, such as proximity to critical infrastructure and large population centers, alongside key factors like strategically important farmland for key exports. The platform will also be used to understand the determining capabilities across Ukraine, meaning this will help improve efficiency and safety by providing guidance on optimal allocation of resources and determining methods to risk posed in each area. For example, the tool will map new determining methods, such as drones and unmanned vehicles, against traditional methods to determine which would be more appropriate for the identified area. Central to scaling this innovation will be effective information management and process automation. So by using Palantir's AIP, Ukraine's Ministry of Economy will ensure that decision makers across the board will have clear and coherent information, connecting data silos and enabling effective coordination. So by accelerating humanitarian demining, particularly through the collaboration with companies like Palantir, Ukraine can contribute to the safety of millions of their own people and expedite their own reconstruction. You see, Palantir has done a lot of good over the last decade in my opinion. They've come a very long way, and their efforts have definitely not gone unrecognized, which is why they actually recently won an award. So check out this video right here if you want to better understand what it actually was. Thanks again, and I'll catch you next time.